Welcome back, everybody, as I am joined now with the coach of the Poland Lady Bulldogs, Coach Nick Blatch. And, Coach, we talked a little bit before the game, and you said quite as I think everyone in the Poland community, we don't know what we're going to get from this team. Well, opening night, 73 points of offense. What does that mean for you as a coach and getting contributions from multiple young girls as well as some of the senior leaders as well?
It's a great team effort. That's what we're preaching this year. I'm not worried about individual accolades. That's not what we're about. It's never what we're about. This program's about what we can do together. And this year we're fortunate. We have 10 kids in a rotation. So we're extra deep, which is great, and it can be anybody's night on any given night. It's anybody's choice. It doesn't matter who's feeling it that night. I'm really not too concerned about who's the high person and who we have to get the ball to. We're not built like that this year. In years past, we might have had one or two people we focus in on. We don't do that this year, and it's going to take everybody, and we're trying to get that instilled in everybody here. Got some of the younger kids in and told them they're going to get baptized by fire, and we did that in the end of the third and the end of the fourth quarter. And the second time they went in, they did a nice job. It's progress, a little bit at a time, and you're not going to have it all at once, and you're not going to get it by going against the air in practice. So you need these moments to build on, and we're always trying to teach. And like I said, coaches do a great job. The girls were excited for one another. And there's not any me. There's no room for any of that for this year or any other year. We have to stick together and do what we can, and I look forward to a great year as long as we stick to the team philosophy.
Talking about everyone together, I think no doubt, too, that first quarter to second quarter defensively, that was a huge effort in slowing down the Lady Falcons offense. Talk to me a little bit about what that huddle was going from first to second quarter and what the girls did so well to execute on defensively.
Well, I don't think they understood at first how good Zeta is. We know how good Zeta is, but, again, we have a lot of inexperienced kids playing this year, and again, learning on the fly. And I think we gave Zeta a lot of open looks in the first quarter, and she's going to kill you if you do that every time. So I think once they realize, okay, wow, this girl's the real deal, then we had to do a little bit better of a job of knowing where she's at on the floor. So, again, making those adjustments, being coachable and listening to the adjustments and staying in that team concept and communicating with one another, being excited for one another and helping with the hedging and the help defense, boxing out. We just put it together. I mean, again, this was Fitch's third game. They've played Lakeside. They've played Salem. This is our first time out of the gate. So for our girls to come out like this and put up these kind of points and make those defensive adjustments successfully, I'm very pleased with everybody's effort tonight. Win or lose. I mean, we could have blown it, and as long as we were playing in the team concept and playing hard and giving it our best, I'm okay with that. Somebody's got to win. Somebody's got to lose. It isn't always about that. It's about, are we doing what we're supposed to in the team concept and playing as a team and trying our best, or are we worried about my shots, my points? And if we do those things, I'll be disappointed.
Talking about our player of the game, Connie Cougars, and I know, like you said, it's not about no individual accolades, but talking about her from just a teammate perspective as being one of the senior leaders, how important is she for trying to mold these younger players and trying to create that identity again and getting them to understand the culture of Poland?
She's very important, as well as the other two seniors. I mean, these kids have had, I told them it's their senior year. They've been in a district title game 3 years, all 3 years. I mean, they've had a very successful career, but it's a bigger role for them this year. I mean, Morgan's a 4-year starter, but Abby and Connie have had more of role players. I mean, Abby started last year for us, but much bigger role this year. We're looking for more out of her offensively and defensively. And Connie, this is her first year starting for us, and she's been doing a great job. She's leading by example. She's not worried about her points and her shots, and she's genuinely happy for other people on the bench. So I think she's learning how important of a role she has this year, too, compared to the other 3 years where she was a role player and was under other people's wings, which is a big difference when now other people are under your wings. And she's been doing a great job. I'm so proud of her. She's got a great attitude, and she works hard every single day. So I look forward to big things from her this year, and she's a leader, and I love every minute of it.
Final question for you, Coach. I mean, we're not resting at all before jumping into any 8 play. You're going right to Hubbard on Thursday, December 2nd. Obviously, you might not have watched film on them, but you kind of are familiar. You know what they have to. What are you expecting from this Lady Eagles team, and what is this battle going to be like inside the NE8?
Oh, it's going to be great. The NE8's wide open this year. We have to prove ourselves. I mean, it's one game at a time. Coach Slavesco's done a great job over there. He's got some solid players coming back. They've had 2 big wins for themselves this year. They're 2-0 out of the gate. They're sitting around waiting for us Thursday night. They're going to be hungry to make a statement. They're going to be on their home floor, so we got to go on the road and be the villains again, and hopefully we can do that. 2 good days of prep, and like I said, Hubbard's new and improved, and I'm excited to go out there and see what we got against them as well.
Coach Nick Blatch of the Lady Bulldogs, winners in this one over the Lady Falcons 73-58. Thank you so much for your time, Coach.
Thank you for the coverage.
Your teams work hard and give it all they've got. Well, so does ours, because 21 Sports and YSN give you extra effort when covering local sports. 21 Sports and YSN, winning coverage of our Valley's teams.
Planning a project around your home or rental property? Trust the electrical service to the local experts with 62 years of serving the Mahoning Valley. Joe Dickey Electric is your local go-to source for response